What's going on, guys? Mr. Clasher here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Go video, guys. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top 18 strongest Pokemon inside the game. Now, I will have the link of the article in the description so you guys can go read it yourself. It's pretty long, and these hundreds of people came up and pretty much researched the best Pokemon and with best attack speed, best defense, and best stamina. So I'll read you guys top 18 best Pokemon starting from 18 coming down to number 1. So coming in at number 18 is the Flareon. So the Flareon is a fire type Pokemon. You evolve the Flareon from an Eevee. Now the attack is pretty good and the defense speed is good as well. So Flareon is a pretty good pretty good Pokemon to fight in gyms. I've seen Flareon at least in like number 2, number 3 spots in many gyms, and a lot of trainers actually use the Flareon. So coming in at number 17 is the Poliwrath. Now the Poliwrath is a fighting type of water Pokemon. His attack speed is pretty good. His defense speed is amazing, and his stamina is better than the Flareon's. It's a water type Pokemon, and the Poliwrath evolves from a Poliwag. I have the Poliwag currently, but I don't have the Poliwrath. I still need a lot of candies for that. Second one is the Muke. I think that's how you pronounce it. So the Muke has pretty good attack speed, very good defense speed, and I mean very good defense speed, and it's got pretty good stamina as well. So the Muke is, I'll show you guys what the Muke is. I think it's right here. Oh, I think the Grimer upgrades to the Muke, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think the Grimer evolves into a Muke. So once I evolve it, I'll get the Muke, and I heard the Muke is a good Pokemon to battle with. So the next one is the Venusaur. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's pretty much the Pokemon that is evolved fully from the Bulbasaur. Now the attacks. Okay, so by the way, the Muke was a poison type Pokemon. I did not mention that. And the Venusaur is a grass type Pokemon. It's also a poison types as well. So it's poison / grass. Attack speed is pretty good. Defense speed is amazing, and its stamina is good as well. Now, I do not have the Bulbasaur. It's a grass type Pokemon. I do not have it, but a grass type Pokemon is like this, grass / poison. It would be in the same category as the Oddish. So there's the Oddish and the Gloom as well. So those are pretty much the same type of Pokemon. So the next one is Slowbro. Now, Slowbro is a water / psychic Pokemon, and it's got good attack speed, very good defense speed, and I mean very good, and it's got pretty good stamina as well. So all these Pokemon I've mentioned so far, and I believe that was so the Venusaur was coming in at number 15, and the Slowbro was coming in at number 14. So it's a water type Pokemon. Let's see if I can find a water type Pokemon. So there we go. This is a water type Pokemon. Actually, I do have a Slowpoke. Why did I not do that? So I do have a Slowpoke, and Slowbro evolves from the Slowpoke. So once I have enough candy, I need 40 more candy. I can actually upgrade, and I've seen the Slowbro in quite a few gyms when I was riding. So definitely a good Pokemon to fight in gyms. So coming in at number 12 is the Gyarados. Now, this is a water / flying type of Pokemon. Its attack speed is pretty similar to Slowbro, very similar. Same with the defense speed, very good, and its stamina is very well balanced as well. Now, Gyarados actually comes from, let's see if I do have the candy. Yes, I do, the Maggot Carp. So, the Maggot Carp is pretty much the most useless Pokemon inside the game. Its splash damage is 0, and its struggle is 15. So, you know what? Also, the thing is, it costs 400 candies to evolve this Pokemon. Now, I don't see any other Pokemon that costs nearly this much to evolve. This is ridiculous, but what I could do if I had 400 candies, what I could do is upgrade the Maggot Carp, evolve it, and I could have at least 1,000 CP Gyarados or 2,000 CP. Anything happens with the Gyarados. So, he is evolved from the Maggot Carp, and the Maggot Carp is a pretty useless Pokemon to fight in gyms because, I mean, the splash doesn't even do any damage. So, that's the coming in at number 12. So coming in at number 11 is the Vaporeon. Now, I did have the Vaporeon. It was at like 197, but the thing is, I actually sold it. And the reason I sold it is because, so you guys can see I have the Flareon. I did yesterday upgrade my Eevee to the Jolteon over 1,000 CP. And the next Pokemon, once I have enough Eevee candies, which I only have I actually have enough Eevee candies. What we're going to do? We're going to upgrade this Eevee towards the end of the episode. Hopefully we don't forget it. And hopefully we get a very good Vaporeon, guys. I don't know what the special code is. I forgot. But again, like I tried earlier last time when I actually evolved my other Pokemon, it did not work because it turned into a Jolteon. So anyway, that's Vaporeon. Vaporeon does very good attack speed, very good defense, and very good stamina. It's a water type Pokemon, such as like a water type Pokemon. Let me see such as a Squirtle. Squirtle is a water type Pokemon, and Vaporeon is one of the best. It hits very, very quickly as well. So the next Pokemon we're going to be coming down to is number 10, and Vaporeon was number 11. So number 10 is the Executor. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a grass/psychic Pokemon. Its attack speed is ridiculously good. Its defense speed is pretty good as well, and its stamina is good. So the Executor comes from, let's see, it comes from, I know what Pokemon comes from. I don't have the Pokemon in hand. I believe, I think it comes from, I can't think of the name on top of my head, but it does come from similar Pokemon. It just, once it's evolved, it's very, very good. And I'm sorry guys, I forgot what the Executor actually evolves from. So Executor is very, very good from battling against other players and using it in gym. It's a very good Pokemon. I've seen it everywhere. So coming in at number 9 is the Blastoise. Now the Blastoise is a water type Pokemon. Its attack speed is not the best in its top 10 range, but the defense is amazing. So the defense speed is ridiculous. It's almost maxed to the bar, and its stamina is pretty good as well. So Blastoise, I'll show you guys. The Blastoise evolves from a Squirtle, and so I have a 372 Squirtle and a 392. So what I'm going to do is look at the stats, 12 and 45, 12 and 25. I'm probably going to upgrade, let's see. I need 25 more candies. I need 6 more candies to evolve one of these characters. I'm not sure which one to evolve, whether you guys can tell me in the comment section. This one, the 372 or the 392. So okay, so Blastoise was coming in at number 9. So coming in at number, actually, was that number 9? Let's see, 18, 17, 16. I think so. So let me count. So yeah, Blastoise was coming in at number 8. And the Arcane, or actually it's not called Arcane, it's called the Arcanine. Basically what this Pokemon is, okay, so I do have the less evolved version of this Pokemon. Let me see if I can actually find it. I think it comes from this Pokemon. The Arcanine is from the Growlithe Pokemon, and evolved is very good. So basically the attack speed is amazing. The attack speed is very good. It's a very good Pokemon to actually battle with inside the gyms. Its defense speed is pretty good, and its stamina is well balanced as well. It's a fire type Pokemon, so as you guys can see, this is a fire type Pokemon as well. So the next Pokemon we have is the Lapras, or the Lapras. And this Pokemon is a water type Pokemon / ice. So it's a both water and ice Pokemon. The attack speed is pretty good. The defense speed is very, very good. So it's very good in defense, and its stamina is very, very good as well. Now, I'm not sure which Pokemon the Lapras comes from. I don't think it comes from Dratini. This Pokemon, I don't know what this, I think this one evolves into, I'm not sure exactly, but I still need a lot more candies for Dratini. So next one is we have coming in at number 7 is a Zapdos. Now Zapdos is an unavailable legendary Pokemon inside Pokemon Go. Its attack speed is phenomenal. Same with the defense speed, it's phenomenal. Stamina is very good. It's an electric / flying troop. So I don't really have an electric / flying troop, but Jolteon would be an electric troop, but it's not flying. So the Zapdos is a very good Pokemon. Some players actually got him inside a glitch, and when Pokemon actually removed different legendaries that players got. So coming in at number 7 was the Zapdos. So at number 6 is the Moltres. Now the Moltres is another legendary Pokemon that's unavailable currently inside the game, but it's fire / flying type Pokemon. I do not have the flying / fire type Pokemon. I do have a fire type Pokemon such as the Flareon and the Magmar, but I do not have a flying. So attack speed is amazing. The defense speed is a little bit lower, but it's still very, very good. And it's a very good Pokemon, the Moltres. Any player that gets it once it actually is available is going to have a nice time battling other players. So Coming in at number 5, so that was number 6, the Moltres. Coming in at number 5 is the Snorlax. Boom, he's my number 1 Pokemon inside the Pokédex. So the Snorlax does a pretty good, attack speed, very good defense speed, and extremely good stamina. Snorlax has one of the highest staminas I've listed inside this whole list. Actually, matter of fact, I think he has the highest, even more than the Zapdos, and the Vaporeon and the Snorlax have very similar, but I think the Snorlax has more than the Vaporeon. So the stamina is very, very good. As you guys can see, the stats, it's 5 and 100 stats for Lick, and Earthquake does 100 damage. So the Snorlax is a pretty good Pokemon. For the first time, it's standing up. In older games, it used to pretty much sit back and, sleep. So I know this is a pretty long video, so if you guys are still watching, thank you very much. So coming in at number 4 is the Articuno, another ice/flying type of Pokemon. Its attack speed is pretty good. Its defense speed is ridiculously, its defense speed is actually more than any type of Pokemon I've listed, and it's more than the number 1 spot. So defense speed is amazing, and its stamina is pretty good as well. So the Articuno is another legendary Pokemon that is unavailable. I've seen players get it before legitly, but nobody can actually get inside the game. So the next Pokemon we have coming in at number 3 is the Mew. Now the Mew is not, I wouldn't say it's similar to the Mewtwo in terms of characteristics, but the Mew has very, very good attack speed, extremely good defense speed. Its actually defense speed is almost as good as Articuno, very, very close. And the stamina is pretty good as well. Now this Pokemon is a legendary Pokemon that you cannot get currently inside the game. So coming in number 2, which very, very hard to get, is the Dragonite. Now the Dragonite has extremely good attack speed and extremely good defense speed, which makes him come in at number 2, and its stamina is pretty good as well. So Dragonite, it's a dragon/flying type of Pokemon, pretty obvious. So Dragonite is very, very, very hard to get, even hatched from an egg, but he's a good Pokemon. And coming in at number 1, finally, guys, is the Mewtwo. Now, the Mewtwo has fully max attack speed, pretty close, fully max defense, and very, very good stamina as well. Now, the Mewtwo is another legendary Pokemon that is currently unavailable inside Pokemon Go, and basically, this Pokemon, such as all the other 5 legendaries, is currently unavailable, but the Mewtwo is a very good Pokemon, and I heard by other trainers that it is the strongest Pokemon inside the game. If you try to battle Mewtwo, you're going to lose, even with Dragonite and Mew. So anyway, tell me in the comment section below what you guys thought about the top 18 list. Hopefully you guys made it throughout the video. If you guys did, make sure to comment, made it, and as always, I'll see you all on my next video.